Guess what week it is? It's
finals week.
So yeah, you guys made it this far. Thanks for sticking around. I think this would be a perfect time to elaborate fully on my experience as a freshman here at Mercer University. Now, I've been getting lots of complaints from Mercer Bears who bleed orange and black that I complain a lot and I don't highlight enough of the good stuff. Mind you, they did go to a rant video. I guess, yeah, they do have a point. I didn't talk about the good stuff because, you know, it was a rant. But this video, I'm gonna talk about the good, the bad, all that yummy delicious stuff. So I'm gonna start off with school because, you know, I actually go to Mercer to get an education and not just make videos making fun of the school, contrary to popular belief. However, I don't really think I'm the most qualified person to talk about this because unlike the majority of the people here, I'm not majoring in something that's gonna make me lose sleep for more than a day, and it won't leave me in a pothole of debt for as long as I live. I'm not taking biology, I'm not taking statics, I'm not taking logic and reasoning, I'm just taking like theater classes. And I know there's probably not that many people watching this video that want to go to Mercer for theater because come on, who wants to go to Mercer for theater? Question, who wants to go to college for theater? Who goes to college to act? A lot of people are saying that the biology classes and the science classes in general are pretty difficult. I think they're a little bit more difficult here because, you know, this is a private school, specializes in science and healthcare and all that stuff. That's why I'm taking my happy self to a 2-year Chattahoochee Tech to do chemistry because I'm not trying to suffer. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you my major. Undecided. I'm still undecided. However, I'm leaning towards a double major with public health and theater. Fun combination. We'll see how it goes. So since I'm undecided, I took a lot of general eds, and the general eds were fine. Oh, make sure you're very involved. If you're not involved, you're gonna fail the class, so make sure you participate. Academics, that should be fine. This is a good place for learning, you know, as you may know, it's one of the hidden Ivy Leagues, what people call Mercer. But yeah, really small class sizes, so if you really like to ask questions and get on your teacher's nerve, this is the best school for you because you are right there. You are right there to your teacher. You can be all up in their face if you want to. They're gonna answer these questions. People. I went to a high school that was predominantly black. I'm not used to seeing so many white people because there's a lot of white people in this school. But there are pockets of diversity. You know, black, Indians, a dash of Hispanics every now and then. But there is some diversity, I must say there is. I see black people everywhere. It's not just on the course. And the white people are also diverse. Like, did you know that white people listen to trap music? Because I didn't. When I came here, I was, what are you? How do you know this song? My RA knows more trap music than I do, and that's not really a good qualifier. I know I'm black, but that doesn't mean I listen to trap. But you know, still, it was kind of weird. Like I was not expecting Fetty Wap. But I mean, I guess I should have noticed that because when I walked in onto this campus, my college tour, it was smelling a little bit like weed. Just gonna put that out there. Speaking of things you inhale, let's talk about food. So if you go to my old video, I think a month at Mercer or something, you'll notice that I was really tiny. And yeah, I talked about this earlier, but I was, you know, in my zone. I want to be healthy, I want to be nice. And now I'm kind of not that tiny anymore. You see these guns, like, ooh, someone took me to jail, illegal firearms. Freshman 15, that probably happened to me, but that's because I wanted it to. I planned for it to happen to me, and I was eating healthy, by the way. Like, the food here is not that great to give you freshman 15 unless you're really hungry all the time. On Wednesdays, they have chicken and cornbread and macaroni. They have a tofu option for you guys that don't eat meat. The hours still suck. Nothing has been changed with the hours. They're still awful terrible. They did manage to give Subway longer hours on Sundays, but everything was closed at 9 o'clock this Saturday right now, so I was starving like Marvin. They did clean up a little bit. Everybody tried to avoid the caf like the plague because it was dirty, and I saw roaches and ants and flies. I saw a roach climb up the milk dispenser, so I was like, ooh, no, that's not, this is gross. But I think it's getting a little bit cleaner, and I'm just saying that because I haven't seen a roach. However, they do clean while you're eating, so if that offends you, that's a heads up. One guy, this dude was mopping while people were eating, trying to get their food. I'm like, something's not right. Oh, and another thing about the people here is that I I see that they're a little bit shy. Like I try to get to know some of these people, and you know, it's like pulling teeth. So I kind of just do my own thing and make my own money. But people find it weird that I critique cafeteria workers. For instance, there's this one lady who talks a lot. And I like that you want to engage with your customers and let them have a good day and all that, but you can't be doing that over my sandwich. I told her, could you please stop talking over my sandwich? And the first thing she asked me was, what religion was I? So I'm just like, I'll say this for later. That was stupid. Moving on. A good thing about the caf and about Mercer food in general is that you have to-go boxes. So if you're running late, you can get a to-go box and get some food and then leave. Extracurricular. I came into Mercer and signed up for about, I think, 3 or 4 clubs, and now I'm only in one. I already told you guys about Baritones. It wasn't for me. I joined Asian Culture Club, Mercer Asia, and we just went out to eat at Asian restaurants. I didn't learn anything about Asian cultures. No, it was a mess. It wasn't for me either. And then I joined the National Council of Negro Women. I couldn't make the dates because they put it on the time I had to make money at work. And I do remember there's this one event about natural hair, and I'm just like, kind of already know a lot about natural hair. It just isn't for me right now. I don't see anything that's calling my name to go out and reach towards them. But now I'm in ASA, and next year hopefully I'm gonna be dance captain, because this year, I'll say that for later as well. Hopefully they'll be better. Hopefully I'll find more clubs that I actually enjoy. Room size. This video about to be super long. All right, so this is where I record. A window. Oh snap! This is your sink. You got a what's it called? A closet. How did I not know the name? Door. You got a desk for your roommate. My stuff is on it, which it shouldn't be there. This is your bed. It hasn't been made. I know that's bad. This is the other person's bed. You know, a drawer right there. Air conditioning unit. Your other person's desk is my messy, disgusting desk. You got your blinds. And then more space. This is my little refrigerator. And we're back to square one. Okay, let me go back. Some people complain that it's kind of small. I live by myself, so it's kind of big. Oh, first of all, I live in Dowell, by the way. Dowell is a community style. The showers here are very, 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 very bad. There was one time after, I think, Thanksgiving break, all the showers were cold. We had to, each of us had to fill out a maintenance request form for it to be fixed. It took a while to be fixed. Actually, they ruined it by making the only hot shower cold in order to fix the rest of them. It's a little bit better, but people still complain. I'm used to the struggle. Plus, I think the cold showers are good for your skin and hair. So if you noticed, I do not have a roommate. I used to have a roommate. Then she moved out and left me. She left me because she had other friends that she knew, and she wanted to move in with them, and I'm boring, you know? Like, this girl, she just blogs and makes YouTube video all day. She has nothing to do with her life. That's probably what was going on with her mind, because I kind of do seem boring because, you know, I'm like, you guys are my life. I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, it does get lonely. The first half of the majority of the first half of the semester, I was lonely, and I didn't have no roommate to come back to tell me about my day. It gets lonely. But you know, then you start making money and you totally forget. So if your heart's set on coming to Mercer University, you need to fill out that $500 deposit so you can check your rooms out quick, so you can not have this nasty community style. Okay, so a couple of perks. I really like that Mercer has lots of piano rooms. If you go in the music building, you'll see practice rooms, and they are I forgot the name of. So they're really, really expensive pianos, and every practice room has it, and that's so dope. That's so cool. Also, speaking of music, we have a program where lots of famous musicians, famous classical, talented musicians come in and teach master classes for the music students. I also like that there are study rooms in the library. I mean, I've never used them, but I'm sure some of you guys might use them. There are study rooms that are 24-hour. And another thing, Mercer's really, really rich. One of my friends, he's in this really, really difficult, rigorous science class that I'm never gonna take in my life. He had to present some project that was in Orlando. He and and the rest of his class got the opportunity to go to Disney World. All expense paid by Mercer. The perks of having a private school that has money, you know, because you're giving them your money. But anyways, I digress. And another thing I really like about Mercer is nobody has ever tried to steal my bike. These people have phones more expensive than my bike, you know. I'm really happy. People put a little bit of respect, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyways, I just want to thank you guys for sticking around with me for an entire year. You guys are amazing. If you have any friends that are considering Mercer University, definitely show them this video. Give them a heads up, because nobody gave me a heads up. Oh yeah, and one more thing. I think this is a very important question. I get asked if I'm gonna transfer, because people think I'm a little grouch and I talk about Mercer. I tell the truth and they're butthurt. Am I going to transfer? No, I'm not going to transfer. Too much work. Second of all, I hear that the way that the credits work here, if I were to transfer, lots of my credits would not go through. Like, I would probably have to repeat freshman year again because of these credits. Like, there's a lot of things that doesn't exist outside of Mercer. My friend said that. He was like, yeah, you trapped. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, sticking around for another year. Like, comment, subscribe, all that beautiful stuff, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. But I have seen gyms in other campuses, and this one is pretty limited. They do have dance classes, I think, and yoga class and kickboxing, so that kind of makes up for the lack of equipment they have.